Welcome back to my Merchant Navy How-To series. In this short video, I'll be explaining how to calculate the true wind speed and direction using the ship's anemometer. On most merchant ships, the true wind speed and direction is automatically calculated and displayed for the watch officer by various pieces of equipment. But it's still useful to know how to calculate it yourself, as it can come in handy for other purposes such as working out what speed and heading you need to maintain in order to shoot off some fireworks. No prizes for guessing which ship I was working on there. It's easier to use a paper chart, but you can also use a radar plotting sheet or anything where you can plot the vectors. Firstly, we obtain our relative wind speed and direction from the ship's anemometer. If your ship is stationary, then this is also your true wind speed and direction. However, if we are moving, which we usually are, we need to correct for the effect of the vessel's own course and speed. For the purpose of our example, we'll say that we obtained a relative wind speed and direction of 30 knots from a direction of 045 degrees. Using whatever plotting method we have selected, we draw a line to represent this direction in speed. Depending on the wind speed and the ship's speed, you will have to select an appropriate scale to represent the distance. We can name this line WR. We now need to plot our own ship's course and speed, which we do out of point R. For our example, we'll keep things simple and say we are travelling at 20 knots on a course of 090 degrees. When plotting, it's important, as I already said, to make sure that you're using the same scale as was used for the wind speed when we plot the ship's speed. Now we can simply join point W and T, which represents the true wind speed and direction. By measuring the length of the line WT, we obtain that the true wind speed was 42 knots from a bearing of 003 degrees. Simple. This method could also be used to work out what course and speed a ship would have to steer in order to maintain a certain relative wind speed and direction across the deck, which can be useful, as I already mentioned, when you're planning to fire some fireworks, but also to ensure that any smoke or dust, haze or anything else that you might be doing is going to clear the ship. Thanks for watching this short video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to be notified whenever I post another video in my Merchant Navy How-To series or my life at sea working on board cruise ships. Until next time, safe sailing.